It is the not so elusive homemade broadcast. My name is Will Kuncz. This is on a Hummel. This is episode 582, about 10 days early. Does
I don't
that
know if
sound
it's
right?
10 days early. I was thinking it was like 5 days early.
Oh, 5 days early. Yeah, you're right. Because it would default to Sunday if you're not subscribed.
Right.
You didn't join us on the live stream. So special Friday night edition happy hour. Anna's going to be busy next week doing big girl things, hosting shows in major cities across the country, including Philadelphia next week. And when is the Dallas gig?
September 1st.
Okay. Got a while for that
from
one.
10 to noon.
Yeah.
Maybe I got a feeling in my bones that this is going to get, ripped out from underneath me. I hope it's not. But
Don't put it out in the ether.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
It will.
It's going to be great.
Either way, good time.
Yeah.
I would like to share that the greatest thing happened to me today. The greatest thing that can happen to someone who is of my age. I'm the ripe old age of 38, which is insane to me. And I'm sure there's people listening. Well, one, they might be older than me. I know you're older than me, so it's always annoying when someone younger than you talks about how old they are. But just if you're any age past 18 maybe, you go, I can't believe I'm this age. Like, even when I was 19, I was like, I can't believe I'm not a kid anymore.
Yeah.
And when I was 25, I'm like, I can't believe I'm a quarter century.
Yeah.
And then I turned 30. I'm like, 30? And now I'm almost 40. So it's like, it just never ends, I guess, right?
Oh, it does. It does end eventually.
When you die.
Hopefully not for a while, but definitely, thankfully, does end.
Thankfully. But the greatest thing that happened to someone, that can happen to someone between the ages, I'm going to say between the ages of 34 and maybe retirement age. Because I think after that, I feel like you get there's a U-turn. But is when you have made plans that you really didn't want to make, but you felt pressured into, and then they get canceled.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is what heroin feels like.
That's a classic. So what happened? Whose plans what fell through?
So what happened was, we have an awesome little gang at work, okay? At my place of employment, my team, there's only 7 of us. They're awesome, okay? And we realized, like, what a good thing we got going on. So we're like, we should all hang out together outside of work. How much fun would that be? And I was like, yeah, how about on a weekend? On a weekend. And everyone's like, how about a weekday? I'm like, I'm tired. I don't want to do that. But whatever, kind of went along with it, and a date got thrown around, and then that date was today. They're like, let's go bowling. And I was like, right, but the problem is that we all get off at different times. I get off at 5. The latest person gets off at 8 p.m., so it would be after that. But I wanted to be a team player, and I said yes.
Yeah.
To a Friday night bowling at like 8:30 in a packed bowling alley somewhere in Pinellas County. I was not excited.
Oh, it's going to be packed. It's on a Friday night.
That's what Chris said. I was like,
it's like cosmic astro bowling with black lights and loud music. Yeah.
Which I had not taken into account. I'm like, packed? Why would, people do stuff on Friday nights?
That's right. Some do. Not me.
So I go into work today and I'm dreading the day. I mean, not dreading the day, but dreading like the evening, because it's like, I got to do work, come back home, do this, which I love, and then like maybe smash a protein shake and then go back out. Ew. So thank God the girl who organized it, she comes in, she's not feeling too hot. And I hate like being thankful for someone else feeling ill, but that was a blessing. And when the girl who organized it came in, she wasn't feeling too good. Her sinuses were acting up. I just didn't say anything. She didn't say anything. We were literally talking about this yesterday, about doing the bowling night. And she comes in today. She's like, yeah, after work, I'm going to take a shower and go to bed. And I was like, Yeah, you are. And so am I.
No
And
pushback.
no one said anything. And I just left
Uh,
and said, have a great weekend.
Yeah, nobody wanted to go. Yeah,
So
that's good.
amazing.
You know,
So incredible.
I'm getting to the point where I'm doing that with my own plans. I'm bailing on my own plans,
I totally understand. It sounds like a good idea when you make the plan.
but then you have to do it.
Right.
And it's like, oh
Ew.
no. I want to do like, I'm getting married in a few months and I kind of wanted to do like a bachelor party trip or
Mm.
something. So I'm thinking about, okay, let's get all the boys, I want to do the Bourbon Trail. It's something I've wanted to do for a few years now.
You wanted to do that for your 40th. That was thrown
Yeah.
around a bit.
Yeah, and I was like, well, maybe I'll save it. I bailed. And then I said, well, maybe I'll save it for the bachelor party, And then I'm like, oh my God, the logistics of this. I got to buy plane tickets and like book a place to stay and then pay the money to do that. This just doesn't sound ideal.
And you said trail, so it's not like one destination.
Yeah.
It sounds like a scavenger hunt.
Oh, yeah.
Bourbon.
Well, they have tons of distilleries there in that region. So
okay.
I was thinking, it's not like a literal trail where you go down. Yeah. It's more, it's just got a bunch of different distilleries along that river there. But God, just thinking about the logistics of that, getting the boys, the boys are down. I just got to let them know what dates and they'll figure it out for themselves. But I'm like, man, you got to go with a group, and you're going to be you're going to be better suited to get into because you got to like reserve spots to take tours and do the tastings and all that. Like you just can't walk in and do these things. So that's another thing I'd have to do. Find out how many people are actually going to be there, reserve the spot and the time, and get the room and the, all
I'm going
that
to make a suggestion I've never made before.
Yeah.
And I'll never make it again.
Okay.
What about a cruise? I cannot believe I just said that.
Yeah.
It's all inclusive. I mean, go on the right cruise, if you know what I mean. Don't go on that cruise.
Yeah.
But go on a cruise for a couple days. Everything's all included. You don't have to worry about this and that and planning this. It's all in one.
Relatively affordable. Yeah.
No Ubering. Like, it's easy.
I just did a cruise for my buddy's bachelor party 6 months ago. Was it? It might have been less than that.
Was it this year? It was in 25?
I think it was February. So a few months ago, really less than 6 months ago.
For a Colorado boy?
Yeah, it was it was actually for his buddy. Well, my buddy too. But it was kind of like a combined, like not officially spoken. It was more for Dan. But Evan was also getting hitched, so he kind of partook.
Oh, and what about Care? He got married this year too, right?
Yeah, he did. I missed his bachelor party. He went to
because of the hurricanes.
That's right.
That was a year ago. Wow.
So I missed that.
Well, a little less.
I actually did have this is the first cruise, the last one that I went on that I actually had a good time on. And what I did was buy the water package. It's really hard to get water on the cruise ship.
What?
Yeah, you can bring it on, but like it's hard to find water. So I just bought 2 big things of Evian waters for the room, and I was all set. I could have all the water I wanted.
Don't understand that at all. So you don't have to pay extra for like food.
No.
You get the drink package.
Yes.
But water?
Water.
Is the issue?
A bottle of water, they'll give it to you. You have to go to like, predetermined spots, and you can grab 1 bottle. If you go, can I have 10 bottles of water? They're going to go, no, you can have 1. But if you're hungover in the morning, chances are you might want a few bottles of water. Right. So I spent a lot of time on the previous cruises that I've been on, kind of Easter egg hunting waters. So like my attention's kind of divided, to say the least. So I'm like looking for waters. I was like, let me just pay the $50. It's extortion, but $50 for water, but it's just there. You have it for the weekend. You're good. You could stay hydrated.
Can you bring your own jugs?
You can.
Of water.
You can. Then you got to carry them on the boat with you. It's kind of a pain. It's like a city. So you're like walking around the city with, it's not easy. They don't make it easy.
It never occurred to me that water would be in it. What about, is this not the move? Like tap water? Like, Like
I mean, you have
tap water.
water, you have potable water coming out of the sink in your bathroom that you can drink.
Or like you go to a bar, you're like, can I have a cup of water?
Yeah, and that's just same place coming from the water tank.
Okay, all right. That's
I mean, it's labeled as drinkable, but
I saw Poop Cruise. Don't do it.
yeah, I did. I actually just watched that. I got Netflix a few weeks ago, so I've been just, oh my god, years of content that I haven't seen. So I've been just been plowing through it. But yeah, so I think I want bottles of water for
Understood.
something like that. But that's not a bad idea. And I lost so much money on the cruise that they send me free cruises all the time for like, just come back.
Yeah.
We want you back to go sit in the casino. So that's not a bad idea. Maybe I will do something like that. But
do a little bachelor party / birthday cruise.
Yeah.
Or is that too close to Thanksgiving, perhaps?
Yeah, well, maybe go in the beginning of the month or something.
Yeah.
And just kill two birds with one stone. I'm not, bananas about the cruise, but it is a good way to get everybody there, relatively affordable, and you just drink the entire time. You have a good time. But I don't know. But I haven't completely given up on the Bourbon Trail thing, but it's just I haven't been motivated to look at
no
and
offense
proceed.
no offense to the male species, but when you are trying to plan a trip like that, whether maybe it's to Europe or anywhere that's not a cruise, you need a woman.
Definitely.
Because women we like the detail. We like it. Oh, and then we can do this, and we'll do a little itinerary there. That's why bachelorettes parties are just like boom, 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 and bachelor parties are a mess. Let's just go to the strip club. Dude, I went to Boise, Idaho for a bachelorette party. Every hour was accounted for.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. Like, it was super organized. It was super fun. Everything was like paid for. Just pay this person $50 and you're good for, whatever wine tour. And it was beautiful. But that's where women excel. You need a woman. Yeah.
No doubt about it. My woman said she would help with the process, but I don't.
Seems kind of,
I don't know.
Plan for a trip you're not invited to.
Also, like, I don't really trust her with the bourbon selections. Like, booking, I would still have to do that, and that's so daunting that I think maybe for my 50th birthday.
Okay, you're just not gonna do it.
But yeah, bailing on your own plan. So I get it. Basically, long story is I totally get what you're saying, and I'm happy for you. So what are your plans on a Friday night?
Oh my God! So we're done with this. I'm gonna eat some foods, and then I'm going to watch. Don't make fun of me. Okay, don't make fun of me. I'm going to watch the series finale of And Just Like That, which was the
don't know what that is.
Sex and the City spinoff. By the way, I never watched Sex and the City until about 6 months ago. I was like, well, maybe this show is cool. It's not great. It's not great at all, but it's just like a perfect amount of time, like 22, 23 minutes, and it was just like, you kind of get attached to the characters. So I just binge watched it. Well, not binge, but, it took me maybe 5 months to get through that. Then I'm like, well, I got to watch the movies. So there's 2 Sex and the City movies. Okay, great. Oh, by the way, now there's a spinoff. So I watched seasons 1, 2, and 3 of the spinoff. And today is the final show of the series of the spinoff. It's done after this, and apparently it's horrific. The whole series of this spinoff, terrible, and I loved it. Does that make sense?
It does. Yeah, you mean terrible is just, it's garbage television, but it's like eating sweets, like eating cookies for your brain.
Yeah, it's not even like trash TV, like reality TV. It's like the acting is bad, the writing is bad, everything is bad, but it was just like a warm hug. I don't know. It was just like I'd be all like, you know what it was? It was the routine I associated it with. I was like all snuggled in my bed watching it, and so I like that.
It's daunting to take on. We started doing that. I bought a Blu-ray player because my plan was I do a lot of thrifting these days. So I'm like buying clothes, like resell clothes on eBay and So I'm in thrift stores a lot, and I kind of replaced that with bourbon hunting. So I was like going into liquor stores searching
It's a
for these
healthier habit.
Yeah, so now instead of doing that, I'm doing more like I said, like trying to find clothes that are worth reselling, and that way I can make some money instead of spending money. Make $200 this month just doing that, so that's pretty good.
Really? What are you finding and selling? Like
Um,
coats? I don't know.
no, just like clothes. I sold like a lot of Ralph Lauren stuff resells really fast, and there's a lot of it in the thrift
Where?
store.
Where are you reselling?
eBay.
eBay. Okay.
Yeah. So I sold some stuff there. Some Ralph Lauren stuff. I can't remember. Oh, golf polos, like resort, like country club. If they have a country club logo on them, they sell pretty quick. So I sold a few of those. But I haven't found anything crazy good. Just like $20 here or there for items.
Better than nothing.
Yeah. I forget what I was. Oh, so my plan was I'm gonna find whole series on DVD or Blu-ray,
Okay.
and then just watch them there. No, you don't find whole series in thrift stores. You can find seasons. That's a gamble. Like if you find season 1, you might not be able to find season 2 for like a long time.
Right.
You want to watch it now.
Yes.
So we watched Breaking Bad and just finished that.
Is that worth it?
Yeah, it's the best show ever created, I think.
Really? Okay, because it gets a lot of hype, and sometimes I don't know if the hype is real, but I trust your judgment. So
I enjoyed it very much. I don't know if it would be your cup of tea, but it's a great show.
I'll give it a try.
Did you like Sopranos? Did you watch Sopranos?
Never watched it. Never watched one episode.
Oh, that's crazy. That's a great one.
I suck. I'm terrible. I'm terrible with TV, movies. There's, movie references get thrown around all the time, and they'll say, "Hey, did you see Goonies?" No, never saw it.
I never saw Goonies either.
Oh my god, I don't know. I can't think of any other examples, but like, oh, have you seen this? The Lord of the Rings? Nope, never saw it. Oh my god, Anna.
High five.
Oh,
other way. Nice. No Goonies. Yeah, so I was just like, I just need to get Netflix. It's $20 a month. It's about what you're gonna pay in thrifted DVDs anyways. So I did it.
What have you been binging besides Poop Cruise?
Yeah, well, I've been doing a lot of those. The Trainwreck series is great. I watched a few of those, and then we went on, since we just watched Breaking Bad, they got Better Call Saul, which is kind of like a spinoff from Breaking Bad universe. So now we're just getting into that, but it's like a commitment, man. I mean, those are longer too. Those are like 48, 50 minutes each. There's 6 seasons. There was only 5, I think, of Breaking Bad. There's 6 of this one, so
sounds
it is a big commitment,
daunting, but. I'll need something soon. It's even watching like trash TV or like a show like Breaking Bad. Not that that's trash, but it's so much better for you than just scrolling on Instagram still, Yeah. So
if you want to watch, do you have Netflix?
I do, yeah.
Okay, Breaking Bad's on that. I was going to say, if you don't have it, I have Breaking Bad on Blu-ray, and I'll loan you my player.
Oh, thank you.
If you want, but you don't need it.
We got it. Yeah. So
good. Oh, that sounds like a pleasant night. I've got a Miller Genuine Draft open here, not a sponsor. Yeah, it is good. I like, kind of finding crappy beers. Does that make sense? They're cheap and they're decent. I actually like the taste of Miller Genuine Draft. It was a premier beer back in the 70s. Now it's kind of looked at as kind of garbage beer, but I enjoy it.
I think all beer tastes bad. Some beers taste less bad, but all beers taste bad.
Yeah.
I have the palate of like an 8-year-old. I'm like, ew, bitter.
Rolling Rock. Ooh, I had a Rolling Rock phase for sure.
What about Natty Ice? A fan favorite in college.
I don't think I've had a phase of Natty Light, but I definitely know people who have.
PBR.
That's homeless. PBR definitely, yeah. That was a big thing. PBR kind of got big, like hipstery in St. Pete when I was going out to bars there. Tastes better with lime in it. Yeah. I don't know. I like a nice Corona. I like a nice Corona with a lime, but I feel like this, you just got a raw dog.
I don't mind a Corona Light with some Mexican food. Feel like that's a
Yeah.
good blend.
It is good.
Blend.
It is good.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's Friday, so I kind of want to get another one, and we got 40 minutes. I wish there was a pause button, but we don't
How
have.
do you feel about women in beer?
What do you mean?
Like, here's the thing, whether it be right or wrong, just how I feel. I don't feel like it's like a very, like, ladylike drink. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, your breath smells bad. You're gonna get bloated.
Yep.
You're gonna get bloated.
Yep.
And like, I don't think it would be attractive to see like a lady just like pound 10 beers.
It doesn't bother me as much as whiskey. I've said that publicly, that I know that I'm wrong, so you don't have to correct me. But when women are really into whiskey, I'm like, nah.
Really? Why do you think that they're faking it? Or
I don't
just
know.
Like a steamed gentleman's drink.
It's just a guy. It's a dude thing.
Okay.
It's rotten corn that's boiled and then put into a barrel. I mean, it's just a manly drink. So I don't know. I know I'm wrong, and believe me, I'm not a king of the world here. So drink what you like, ladies. But
we like Fireball. So.
Yeah. Well, who doesn't? I do too.
It's delicious.
It's so good. Yeah, and get you drunk, which is even better.
Does.
But yeah, the beers, I don't know. They don't really bother me as much. I was gonna say maybe like craft beer, but craft beer I could even understand a little more because it is like a craft. So I get chicks that are into, and there's like
portions aren't giant. It's like a cute little schooner or whatever you call them, pint glass.
Yeah. Snifter.
Yeah.
They call one a little one.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah. So I wanted to, I guess we should actually talk about some things. We just did a show a few days ago, so content's a little, well, I put a bunch of stuff in there, but I wanted to talk about this, and I gotta be honest, I'm a little nervous to give my take even on the internet with this.
Wow. Well, let's make you feel uncomfortable.
Hulk Hogan is dead.
What?
Yeah, he died. He's got a lot of people don't like him because he was a racist, supposedly. The evidence of that is he was caught a few times, at least once, but I think maybe even more than that, using a word that we do not use. You do not say the word ever. If you do, you can be killed, as what happened to Hulk Hogan. You will die if you say this word.
Yeah,
it is. I get the sensitivity to it. I really do. So I understand, and that's why I'm a little nervous to give my opinion on this.
Okay.
Obviously, there was a thing that happened in America called slavery. I don't know if you're aware of this.
I'm not.
Yeah, it was terrible. They had like a slave trade where Africans were shipped against their will to the colonies and used for labor in some parts of the South.
How much did they make?
Zero.
What?
But they got room and board, if that counts. I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
It's not.
So it was it's a terrible thing. It's America's, original sin. It's an awful thing that we hear about all the time.
Okay.
We'll never not hear about
slavery bad.
Yes. But it kind of hitches to that, right? Because this word, I'm not going to say it ever, but I think we all know the word we're talking about.
Sure.
It has a connection there. It was said to people who were indentured, and it's not a nice word.
No.
And it's bad.
Right. But
Hulk Hogan said this word a few times.
How did he say it? I mean,
I don't. There was something.
I'm thinking the worst way.
Yeah.
Certainly.
I think that he was talking about his daughter, and that if she were to date a person of color, African American, that he wouldn't want her to date a N. But maybe I think he said he would be cool with like a a nice dude. He just didn't want her to date an N. Okay, I mean it's a private conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bad word, but just using and it's certainly racial, right? I think you could say that, but is just saying the word make you a racist in your heart?
Or is this an actual question, or
It's
is
an
this a
actual
rhetorical
question.
question?
No, this is an actual question.
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Smart.
I don't want to get involved in this conversation. This is
Smart.
your topic that you wanted to bring up. I'm just
That's
here
right.
going, yes, sir.
I just like there have been like I know Booker T is a black wrestler and kind of came to his defense and said he's not a racist. Like if you are a racist, you don't hang out with a particular race ever. You avoid them. You are mean. You might call them names like that word to their face. You don't like go to dinner with them and have a good time and have some beers.
Right.
Which is what, the Hulkster did with people like Booker T. So I don't, it's weird, like, defending the guy, but I don't think just an utterance of that word makes you have hate in your heart for a particular group of people. It's not a nice word.
No.
And I understand why people get upset when it's said by a particular race, in particular, whiteys. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
But come on. I kind of agree with this. And Vince McMahon kind of got into some trouble because he said, this is from, what is this? Rollingout.com. Okay. It says, talk about a contradiction. Former WWE boss Vince McMahon said that Hulk Hogan said about black people was racist and unforgivable, but he is not a racist in his opinion. See, Vince screwed up because he just should have said racial. This does involve race. McMahon, founder of the WWE, spoke on TMZ's documentary thing that they did about him.
Yeah. Wait a
Hogan,
minute, there's a documentary coming out about Hulk Hogan?
Yeah. Well, TMZ already got it out there.
Wow. That's crazy.
He made some egregious comments when he found out his daughter was in love with an African-American man. He went off in a profanity. I don't even think that's true. I'm not really trusting Rolling Out here.
You mean the esteemed journalistic entity Rolling Out?
Yeah.
May I offer some commentary?
Sure.
So I don't want to comment on this, but I will say this. Shane Gillis had one of the most brilliant bits about racism that was so poignant and, in my estimation, not from my own experience, of course, but judging from the laughter of the audience, it was pretty true. Do you know which bit I'm referring to?
I don't know, actually.
He's talking about being racist, and he's like, by the way, being racist isn't a yes or no thing. He goes, it's more like being hungry. He goes, yeah, you're not racist right now, but when a cheeseburger like cuts you off on the freeway, you might have some choice words. And that was such an amazing thing to say, because I think for the most part, that's kind of true. Whether you're white, black, Asian, whatever your thoughts are, when you're in, like, your coworkers are cool and everything's going well, and then suddenly you have an interaction with someone, or you're thinking about your daughter dating a certain type of person, then all of a sudden you may say some choice words that you typically wouldn't say, or you don't really feel all the time, but just in that moment, it gets expressed. I think that's a more realistic interpretation of how people deal with racism. It's never, I'm just going to be honest, it's probably never just I'm never racist at any point in time, because even white people are racist against white people, or black people are racist against black people, or whatever. It's not always just white v black, but I do think that it was like such an interesting observation where he's like, no, being racist isn't a yes or no thing. It's like being hungry. You're not right now.
I think that's true, and I think there are such things as making racial comments, but I just feel like we're in this era of redefining terms. It's like, I don't know if just uttering that word makes you have, complete animus and hate for a group of people. It's just a word at the end of the day.
I didn't say that.
I know you
gonna
can't
die
say
on
it.
that
I know.
hill.
No, it's drawing Muhammad in America. Like, I get it. I get the stigma. Okay. But I also, and that's why I'm a little on edge to have that opinion that I have, which
Of
I think
all the
is totally,
stories we could have discussed.
totally reasonable and rational on my end, by the way. But I know somebody's going to be mad. But anyway, well, I guess we got to cut loose Radio St. Pete now, too. Sorry, Radio St.
I was
Pete.
going to say, that was
Of
an
course.
interesting choice.
Of course, sweet little angels over there. We're going to continue this conversation at willsyoutube.com. If you could send your hate text to 813-693-2124. Just don't use that word, please. Thank you. thehomemadebroadcast@gmail.com. You can email me there as well. I do answer back, and I will read those. hmbradio.substack.com. Please go subscribe over there. It's free. And we have, you get the podcast early when you do that. willsyoutube.com. We'll be back Wednesday, 6 p.m. Well, not this Wednesday, but normally Wednesday,
Sure.
6 p.m. willsyoutube.com. Talk to you soon. Goodbye, freeloaders. All right. No. Oh my God. We got a lot of Andrea's in here. Hey, girl.
What's
Blue
up?
Steeler.
Happy
No,
Friday.
that is
What
not
the
what I
hell?
No, sir. Ain't playing those games. Christina's in here. Thomas is here. Oh my God, we got a lot of people in here
We
on a
do.
Friday. Love
Man,
that.
we should do more live streams on Fridays.
We can.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the time, bonus content on. I love it. All right, are we done with that?
We're
I don't know.
done. Please, God.
Okay. Now, was there anything that you wanted to talk about? I don't want to pull a Johnny B on you. So if you don't have anything, it's okay. I got some other stuff here.
I feel like I'm constantly scouring the news, and I'm trying just to think about the last few things that I would love to talk about this.
Yeah.
There was a woman, I think it may have been in Ohio. She has been sentenced to 3 years in prison. I believe at the time of the crime, she was 40. She had sex with a 17-year-old boy. If you can try to find that story for me and pull it up, if you wouldn't mind.
With some keywords.
Hot 43-year-old sentence. She was crying at the judge because she said, like, she's lost everything. She's lost her family. She's lost her husband. She's lost her friends. And now she's going to have to serve prison time. And I feel like if you see her, we would always play this game on Bubba's show, and it was actually really funny, where, a teacher would have sex with a student, and then we would determine if she was guilty or not based on if she was hot, and if she was hot, it'd be like, not guilty at all. But I think it opens up an interesting conversation about, like, why does it feel different when a woman does it to a male student versus the other way around? Did you pull up the story?
We are really hitting all cylinders here on this.
Yes,
episode.
that's the one.
This is the one. Okay, good.
Yes, you'll see she's a very attractive blonde woman.
All right, let's look at this. Is that her?
Yeah, that's not a great picture of her.
Yeah.
She is hotter than that. That is not her.
What? Is that her?
Is that her? No.
That's a prosecutor. All right, let me see if I can find a better picture.
Yeah, there's just better pictures of her. She's really sad. When I saw her, when the story first broke, maybe about 6 months ago, I was like, oh, she seems sorry. But this 17-year-old boy is really trying to, like, stick it to her. He's like, I was traumatized and abused.
Yeah.
I'm just like, really? Really? That's
I don't
how
know.
Dr. Now says it. Really?
I'm looking at, and she's a former Catholic school.
Yes, there was a Catholic.
She does look like a little bit like a bug.
What the? No.
Yeah. Are you sure this is your?
Yes, that's
your
her. Come on, dude. Come on. That's not bad. That's her maybe a little bit more recently. She had a little bit of work done. She's scared. She was crying all night. That's why her eyes are all bugged out. She needs to chill with the.
Is that what spaced him out that far too? The crying? What's going on with her Joker mouth? She's got Glasgow
that's
smile.
Pretty hot. If that bangs you at 17, that's pretty good.
I mean, Sure. I'm not going to turn it down, certainly, but I don't know. There's definitely hotter ones. I was expecting her to be a total smoker.
Well, I don't know. The guy, the 17-year-old is really just, he wanted to give her 10 years for having sex with him in her office on campus, which maybe if she was a little hotter, he wouldn't be pressing charges. But to me, and I think to most men, if it's like a hotter teacher, guidance counselor, whatever, like that is fantasy level shit, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
like you're
it's
17, some hot teacher or whatever is hitting on you and you blast her in her office. That's cool.
Van Halen wrote a song about it. I mean, it is.
What is it called?
Hot for Teacher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it says here the sentencing memorandum obtained by the Cincinnati Enquirer said that text messages showed that Nutley, interesting, initiated. Yeah, Nutley is her name, last name. What's her first name? Emily Nutley.
Sweet Emily.
Let's see. So she texted the student who was 17 at the time, sent nude photos of herself to him and at least 4 sexual encounters with him.
Wow.
When the teen tried to end things with Nutley, who was 42 at the time, the documents state that she threatened to what's the word? I don't want to say the word. Off herself.
Yeah.
Unalive herself. And paid him to keep quiet. Oh, so he started extorting her after. A Catholic schoolboy. That's not nice. The student told his parents about the situation on October 7, 2024, and met with school administrators the following day. The newspaper reported on October 11th, the school fired Nutley after an internal investigation. So she got how long?
She got 3 years.
3 years.
A few years probation thereafter. But yeah, she lost her husband. She lost her kid. I think she had a couple kids. Obviously, they're super embarrassed. And obviously, she lost a lot of friends. She really risked it for the biscuit for some 17-year-old D. What it is curious to me. I understand, although I do not condone. I understand what a male teacher, say, would be sexually attracted to, let's say, a 16 or 17-year-old girl. It's not good. Don't do it. But my brain understands. Okay. Yeah. I get it. She's got big honkers, nice booty. She's sweet, innocent, whatever. You have this authority over her, whatever. It's not good, but my brain understands it. The reverse is bizarre. You have an established woman with a family and children. Typically, women don't like soup guys who are much, much younger than them because it's we find esteemed men and men with status attractive and resources. And what could a 17-year-old kid provide for you other than some D, which I don't even know how good you're going to be at that age. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense.
It's
dynamic.
Overwhelmingly women getting caught for these things. I think probably there are far more women teachers, so it's probably a per capita thing.
That's a good point.
You don't really hear too much about, you get some peppered in here and there, but the vast majority of these are female teachers and male students are in high school generally.
Yes.
So 16, 17. And most of the time, the teachers are like 22, 23, 24.
Kind of makes a little bit more sense. Yes.
Too young to be teaching. I think you shouldn't be a teacher until you're probably 40 years old.
40? Wow. I thought you were going to say 30.
Because your peers, I mean, at 22, you're not too far removed from 17.
That is insane.
You're pretty much a high schooler. You know, your frontal lobe still isn't formed, and now you're like the teacher of a class. You just graduated college. I don't know. That just doesn't sit right with me. But it is interesting that the ones who are like in their 40s, who are a little bit more sensible, rational, more life experience, definitely not peers with their students. And you really don't see it too often either, right? I mean, even those ones are kind of rare where they're like old ladies.
Yeah,
It's
you
usually the
you
young
hear
one.
about it a lot, but again, like how many schools are there? How many teachers are there? So it's not like it's happening all that frequently. It's just every time it does happen, you hear about it.
Yeah.
So, but it is a bizarre thing. Like, and then she risked it all.
Yeah.
She sent text messages of her nude self to a 17-year-old. You can't trust them. They're not going to shut their mouth. And then she tried to extort him and say, "Listen, I'm going to unalive myself,
Yeah.
whatever."
Yeah.
It's just really bizarre. Like, what would that woman see in a 17-year-old kid? It's just not what women are typically attracted to.
Mm.
But every once in a while, I'm sure you remember the Mary Kay Letourneau
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
I think it was the 90s where Villa Von Villa or whatever the hell his name was, Millie Vanilli. What was his name?
I don't know.
Vidya Volusia.
Yeah.
Whatever. She fell in love with her 6th grade student. He was 13 and she got knocked up.
That one.
Crazy.
Yeah. That one is a little rich. I mean, they all are, but that one in particular. But they ended up getting married.
They did.
After she got out of prison.
And then she got pregnant again. She kept getting out of prison and then she got pregnant twice and then went back to prison.
And I think she's dead now.
She died of cancer, yeah.
Yeah. It's too bad.
I don't wish cancer upon anybody, but like 13, 12 or 13, that's a different ball game than like on the precipice of being an adult when you're 17.
Yeah.
Those years really make a difference. So.
And this lady's life is, I mean, pretty much over even when
it's ruined.
When she gets, you have to, I feel for people that have to like go on the sex offender registry list. I mean, I know that a lot of people need to be there. I get it.
Sure.
But like, there's so much stuff that you have to like go. I think, don't you have to go to around your neighborhood and like introduce yourself and let everybody know? I think that's part of it.
You can't put a sign on your lawn or something.
You can't be a certain amount of feet from, playgrounds or schools.
Yeah.
It's hard for them to find housing. That's why they have that park.
Yeah.
Here on 54th Avenue. I drive by it all the time.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the perfect location, far enough away from schools, and then it's just like this shanty town that these people live in.
Yeah.
It's not ideal.
Yeah. So I don't know why I like feel bad for this woman. But like it doesn't, like if it were reversed where it was like a 42-year-old man and a 17-year-old girl, it would
kill
him
him.
a lot more. Yeah, every father, anybody who can even put themselves in a father's shoes, be like, yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Dead man walking. But in this situation, you're just like, as Dr. Now would say, really? Really? Like, is that really? Are you really traumatized by this hot teacher that you had sex with?
No.
I don't know.
No.
But I also understand that the rules have to be the same for everybody.
Yeah. We do have a few other things here, Anna. Do you want to talk about the Minnesota Vikings cheerleader?
Yeah.
Do you even know what that is? What I'm alluding to?
I know the Minnesota Vikings are a football team.
That's right. By the way,
oh, gross! Come on, man.
By the way, I saw there's this guy. Speaking of sports, he's a quarterback, Anna, for the Atlanta. What's the team name?
Falcons.
That's right. And he plays quarterback. Do you know who I'm talking about? From Tampa.
Jameis Winston.
Nope. He's from Alabama. His name is Michael Penix Jr. Okay. Penix spelled Penix. Now, if you look at a keyboard just above the X to the northwest, there's an S. And this poor, it's just had, like, he knew it was going to happen at some point. And sure enough, a station in, I think it was a local CBS affiliate. Can you see that there?
Yeah.
They put Michael Penis. I mean, he was just like, I know this is going to happen to me at some point. It is my worst nightmare. And finally, Your name is now Michael Penis Jr. It just has to be. So I'm looking forward to the signs this season for Michael Penis.
Is he pretty good? Is he talented?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's his first year. You know, he's out of Washington. Went to where did he go to school? Somewhere in Tampa. He's from the Tampa Bay area.
Okay.
Played at Washington. His college career was drafted fairly high in the first round. I think he was the 10th pick or something like that. And played a little bit at the end of last year. Did fairly well. So I think expectations are high for him. Michael Penis Jr. I'm looking forward to seeing him. Speaking of penis in the NFL,
oh God,
let's go back to my guy, my dude, my man's. Where is he? Find the correct tab. Where is it? There we go. Minnesota Vikings. They have. How do you feel about male cheerleaders, Anna? I think I know the answer.
Whatever. I don't.
Yeah.
I just whatever. I'm not gonna like write a tweet about it, but like whatever, dude.
I know. It's one of those things where I'm a football fan. Like, I know you don't care about football or anything. I do kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? The history of the game, of what it was. And it was, men beating each other up. And then you had women cheerleaders, and it was kind of getting the gals involved. And it kind of became like a pastime of America. And then, with the revolutions of, the sexual revolution, the gay revolution in the country, some gay guys went, I want to do that too. And not just talk about playing. They wanted to, take over the cheerleading aspect of it.
Yeah.
And there's this fella here. His name is Blaze.
Not a fan.
Chic. Blaze Chic. Kind of looks like a lady. A little bit of a mustache there. If you didn't have the mustache, looks pretty feminine. Yeah, good eyebrows.
May I just make a distinction? But there's different types of cheerleaders, okay? If you are a competition team, male cheerleaders are pretty common, and they do a lot of like the cool tricks. You know what I mean? Do you don't like
yeah,
like bring what was that movie called? Bring him out, bring it
on.
Yeah. Yeah, like those kind of competition teams. I see like men tumbling and like throwing the chicks up in the air. It's super cool. Stuff like that. That's great. You want guys? Great, no problem. When it comes to the window dressing of a very masculine sport, and like you said, this kind of it not that it softens the sport, it certainly doesn't, but football is for anybody, but it's for men, and men like beer, men like sports, men like violence, men like women with big tits. And that's what those women provide, and I accept that, and that's fine. So when I see this, go on the competition team. Why do you have to be the window dressing for the male gaze? No one wants to see you shaking your pom-poms.
It's just shaking like we're going to shake it up, and all your expectations are now out the window. Oh, you think that only girls can be cheerleaders? Nuh-uh. There's this gay guy. He's going to come in, and he's good, too. Like, he's a good dancer.
Did you see him?
Yeah, I think I saw a video of him earlier, unless it was another gay cheerleader, but it was a very good dancer. And, you don't really pay. If you're watching on TV, you don't really see the cheerleaders at all, except when they go to commercial breaks. And if you're at the stadium, I mean, you're way up high, at least if you're in my income bracket. So you don't really see them ever. And at one point in me, I'm like, I don't care. I don't really care. But there's another, I got to admit, a little cluster inside of me that goes, what are you doing? Get out of here. Why are you doing this? It almost feels like an FU to just like I said, just the way things were, and we're not going to do that anymore. And there's a new sheriff in town, and we're getting involved. And it's just like, fine. But at the same time, like, can we just have something? We just
traditional. I understand.
Anything.
I get it. I mean, I'm not the most liberal person, obviously.
Yeah.
But I get it. I understand it. Everything doesn't have to just be what the left is, they are obsessed with like equity, and everything has to be the same, equal, fair, all the time with everything we do. Everything needs to be fair. It's not fair. Like stuff like this, or a name on an application. Oh, black names are chosen less than white names. I think it's the opposite, but whatever. Everything, it's just this obsession with everything needs to be identical. Like, I remember there were women saying that, tampons and pads should be free because it's not fair that women have to buy this and men don't, and whatever. Just stuff like that. And I find that life is so much easier, happier, and more joyful when you just go, yeah, of course life isn't fair. Sometimes it is beneficial to be a woman in certain circumstances, and sometimes the opposite is true, and that's okay. Deal with it. But I understand that there are just it is crazy to me that people that live in America have such a high regard for other people's cultures and traditions except their own.
Yeah, it is weird.
They like, oh wow, women wear like the hijab and they can't read. That's amazing. Wow, what a beautiful culture. Oh, look at the geishas. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, they bound their feet. Well, I guess that's Chinese, but whatever. You get the point, Asian. And then when our own culture is like, yeah, we like men to play football and women to be cheerleaders, they're like, fuck you. Like, it's like, dude, why?
Yeah.
Why is that so upsetting?
It's something that really the West too suffers from. Like, other cultures don't have that like we do, and in Europe too,
Like
same thing. It's not like it's not even that they hate themselves. It's just putting everybody else ahead, and your own stuff's like, nah, we're not. It's almost like you won, so you're like, we'll just sit this one out, colonize the entire world, and you know what? We'll take a back seat for a while. But it gets to an extreme. I don't know. Like I said, I feel stupid for even having. And by the way, thank you, Blue Steeler. You rock.
Yes, thank you.
$20 super chat. Thank you,
Appreciate
sir.
it.
Or ma'am. I think it's a sir though. I don't know why it's, like I said, whatever. I don't care. And obviously some people are more upset than others. You got some people canceling their tickets over this. And
okay. I mean, that's also obnoxious.
That's too much
of a pushback.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, to me, if I were in your shoes, I'd be like just annoyed, I guess. I don't watch football, so I don't care. But just like, okay, all right. Like, are you going to go to a strip club and then like a regular strip club and then see like men dancing on the pole, and you're just like, really?
It's I don't know. I can see both perspectives here, and I think they're both right and both wrong at the same time. I think canceling your tickets over it's a little rich, but I understand people's desire to be like, you know what, I'm just not gonna do this anymore. I'm out. You're ganging up football, and we don't like it. Over the past few years, it's been, racial stuff in the end zones and written on the helmets and like stop hate, and it's just like, okay. That too, I was like, can I just watch a football game and enjoy the tradition and the sport and sportsmanship of it? Like, why does everything have to have some sort of social cause?
Yeah.
Can we just have anything that's devoid of that? Ironically, we all come together, no matter what race, sexuality, or whatever. You can just watch these two teams beat each other up, and have camaraderie over that. Right. But then when you bring this other stuff in, the stuff in the end zone, now this cheerleader lady dude, it's just like,
I get it, but
annoying.
I feel like it makes it worse when you cancel your tickets or something. I mean, do whatever you want, obviously, but then you're like making this gay dude, like not a martyr, but what a brave soul.
Yep.
He's a trailblazer, and if you don't like it, you can get out and look at all these homophobes who don't want to watch.
Exactly.
The best reaction, unfortunately, would be no reaction.
Yes.
Then it's like, oh, well, that didn't get the rise we wanted. Maybe we just won't do that anymore because
but
nobody's talking about it.
if you don't, so it could go either way, right? Like if you don't say
Yeah.
anything, then it could get pushed further because things tend to
Sure.
not, I don't know what the next step would be
Just
necessarily.
more of them. Now you got
All
5
male.
guys, all
Yeah, they get it
male.
all
They're all
male
trans women with penises, with penises,
with
hanging out between
Michael Penix Juniors.
their bloomers.
Yeah.
It's all lady boys. That's the goal for like 2050 is just have all the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders just they all got dicks, giant testicles.
It's hot.
Whatever. What are you gonna whatever. All right. You know who this makes happy? Like no one that watches football, but okay. Way to go.
Yeah. Who's like a fan of this? I mean, I'm sure there's homosexual fans of the NFL, but
Sure,
even them, like, do they care? Like, I don't think anybody really cares about this, but they do at the same. It's weird. It's like a paradox.
yeah. I mean, I don't know what the overlap of people who attend Pride and like anti-Trump rallies and the overlap of people who enjoy football, but I imagine that the Venn diagram is pretty sparse in the middle.
Yeah. Blue Steeler says, "Watch him dance. He's pretty." Yeah, no, I know. I'm sure he's great.
I gotta see. Can we end the show with watching this man?
Yeah,
shake his tail feather.
Absolutely. What's his
you.
name?
Blaze Chic.
Is that his real name? You think?
I don't know. I don't want to know. If he's a Zoomer, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks pretty young.
Yeah.
All right, let's find him.
YouTube. He's a pretty feller.
Yeah, I mean, kind of very feminine for sure. Let's see.
They're like, he's really good. I'm like, damn. Okay, let me see.
I'm sure he is. Let's see. I don't see anything on YouTube. Let's try Twitter.
Let's try Twitter.
Old reliable X. Blaze Chic. Let's go to media. And let's go to vids. All right, is this him? Oh, there's 2 of them. That's a guy too.
What did I do?
All right, that wasn't that good.
Oh, we got anything?
Let's see what this is.
Is that him? Can you show me? Oh.
All right. I mean, he seems as good as the other ones, I suppose. The ladies.
Yeah. You know what? He's probably better than the chicks. I've seen some guys that are pretty damn good.
He's going to be stronger. He's going to have more muscle mass. He's going to be able to do certain things that the ladies aren't going to be able to do.
He's going to beat them at their own game.
He does have testosterone, so it's going to make him have more force and power, speed, agility, things of that nature.
Is there anything else? Can I see more?
Yeah. Let's see what I can find here. If you see something that sounds appealing, let me know. There he is.
Okay, that's hard to tell because we got a lot of filters.
Yeah.
Yeah, are those any videos or there's
so there's 2 videos? They got 2 dudes unless that's him. That's not the same guy, right?
No, that ain't the same dude.
2 gay guys?
Oh no.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I can't find really him dancing anywhere.
But aside you said you saw it.
I might have been a different guy because I think that they're not the only team. There's a few other teams. I think like the Carolina Panthers or maybe even the Patriots have a guy cheerleaders too. Like that's pretty common now. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
All right. Well, I will do my own investigative research and see if I can find this man.
Yeah. But he's good. I'm sure he's good.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt that he's not talented. It's not that.
But also, come on. Can you frick off, please? I just want to enjoy the football game.
Right.
But I can. All I gotta do is ignore it. You said it. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Reaction is no reaction. So.
Yeah, that could go either way. Well, thank you, Blue Steeler, for the super chat.
Yes,
that was very
kind for listening.
Yeah.
All the interaction.
Thomas, Christina, Wall, bunch of people in here today. Andrea. Thanks, guys. Gare Bear was in here earlier. Matthew, thank you very much. And we will be back on which date, Anna? Will be
Let me pull it up. I believe
the
it is the
27th.
27th. Yes.
Right.
August. Wow.
Live. Yeah. So if you caught the show early, then awesome. And we're so happy to have you guys. Thank you for doing that. Substack, hmbradio.substack.com. Go subscribe there. It's free. Will's YouTube. Give it a thumbs up and a like and comment and hearts and all that stuff. That really helps out. Hope you guys have a great weekend too.
Yes. Thank you, Will. Appreciate you.
Yeah. No, thank you very much. And good luck this week. Anna's going to be, well, when this airs, she'll be right in the middle. You can catch her on WPHT,
like Philadelphia.
Yeah,
WPHT.
Kayal Company this coming week. So go tune in there. Was it 6 to 9?
6 to 10 a.m. Maybe 10:30. So
awesome.
Yeah,
love that. Well, good luck. I know you worked with those guys before. Everything's cool, so it's gonna be good. I'll be tuning in. They have a YouTube stream, so you can tune in on YouTube as well, which I usually do. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Love you.
Bye.